Amelia Hamilton, author of 10 Steps to Freedom. Not the George Michael song, by the way. 10 Steps to the Idea of Freedom. A Little Patriots Guide to George Michael and Wham. No, I'm sorry, the American Revolution. Amelia, good evening. Thanks for coming on the program.
Hi, Cam. Thanks for having me.
I am looking forward to your young person's guide to Wham and 80s Britpop, though. I think that would be fantastic.
I'll probably get less pushback.
You know what? You probably would.
I probably would.
So, you know, this is your second book. We had you on when your first book came out, and
Yep.
Your focus there was to do what? To try to use American history and sort of, you know, American values to teach young people, helping them when they're learning their arithmetic, learning to count, right?
Yep. I just wanted to give kids kind of a basic understanding about America. So book one was One Nation Under God, a book for little patriots. And that went from One Nation Under God through 10 Amendments and Bill of Rights. And like you said, this one will be 10 Steps to Freedom, a little patriot's guide to the American Revolution. So
is this still a book to help kids with their numbers?
Nope, the second book isn't set up as a counting book. It's
Okay.
just sort of 10 key events, things like the shot heard around the world, the Boston Tea Party, and it goes through to George Washington's inauguration.
Wow, very cool. I like this. And so this is, but for the same age range, we should say, right? Like
Yep.
4 to 7-ish, 4 to 8?
Yep, about 5 to 8.
Okay.
So it's just kind of a starting place for parents to, you know, introduce these ideas to their kids and start those conversations.
I said 4 to 8 because my kids are super geniuses, you know, and of course started reading.
Obviously.
Absolutely. But for
You're
you
playing
parents,
the audiobook to them in utero.
Exactly. Actually, we did just have a meeting. My 7-year-old is now reading at I believe, a 5th or 6th grade reading level. So,
Awesome.
yay, we're excited. So next time you need to start writing a book for middle schoolers, Amelia.
I know.
Now, why did you decide that this was the American Revolution? This was what you wanted to focus on in hoping to educate our kids.
Well, you know, I'm hoping to do a whole series of these, and so I thought I would just start at the beginning. Plus, I am an 18th century nut. That's what I did my master's in, so that's kind of my where I have the most fun anyway. So I thought I would start there, get the beginning, and hopefully bring kids right through.
You know, you talk about the pushback that you get, and it's
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's weird that you would get pushback, but look, Oliver Stone has this mini-series. He's got a brand new 700-page book out now, The Untold Story of American History. And Amelia, it's about how rotten this nation is,
Yep.
and how rotten the founders were. And, you know, he's not going to get pushback about that, but you writing about, hey, you know what, these guys had some pretty good ideas, and they were really brave, and, you know, this is something that you should be proud of, that you are a part of the story. Is that really a controversial idea to be taught now?
Unfortunately, it is. You know, to me, it was a completely nonpartisan book, just straight patriotism, which
Right.
apparently is more political than I realized. You know, because I got a lot of pushback saying that I was trying to indoctrinate children, and you know, book one, it's things, you know, like I mentioned, you know, it's like 2 chambers in Congress, 3 branches of government. You know, to me, there's no political agenda there. It's just that stuff that kids should be getting in school anyway. So, you know, I was surprised by the level of pushback.
How about just as mean and nasty and as ugly as the first time around, or have they at least been a little bit nicer?
Well, this one's not out yet.
Oh no! Okay. So you're getting the pushback already.
Well, we're starting. It's not quite as this is how it was last time. Also, last time I had the word God in the title,
Right.
So I was actually expecting some pushback on that, and there was a little bit, but you know, really the worst was number 10, which was 10 Amendments in the Bill of Rights. And I'm assuming that's because that was a page that was free on my website that you could just go read, and nobody bothered reading anything but that before making up their mind. For this one, I haven't gotten a ton yet, you know, except for people being like, well, her last book was so, you know, political and horrible that I'm sure we'll have more of the same. And
right.
You know, so it's the same thing. It's a lot of people who have really no idea what I'm saying.
Well, look, I mean,
we're going to complain about what they imagine, I will say.
Exactly. It's really too bad. Someone should come up with a phrase like something like "Don't judge a book by its cover" or something like that.
I
You
know.
know. So is
Only they would.
you say the book is not out yet? When is the book going to be available?
Well, we just started pre-sales this week, and the book itself should be out hopefully in January.
Okay, so
It
maybe
might be February, but we're shooting for January.
All right, so parents can order now. Maybe put a little, a note in their kid's stocking that hey, you get another present coming.
Yeah, well,
later on
actually,
in the
there
year.
is a little present that you get when you pre-order. So there's
Oh, really?
something to open on Christmas Day.
That's see, that's good marketing, Amelia. What's the website? How can folks order 10 Steps to Freedom, a little Patriots guide to the American Revolution?
Over at ameliahamilton.com.
All right. Well, listen, Amelia, I really appreciate you coming on the program tonight. Best of luck to you. We loved your first book, so I know that we're going to be having a copy of 10 Steps to Freedom in our house. Thanks again.
So much.
Yeah, you bet. Look forward to talking to you again very soon.
Great. Thanks for having me on, Cam.